This episode of Karlton Says Live is sponsored by Brian C. Johnson, Angela Griffin Photography. For more information, go to www.angiegriffinphotography.com. And Williams Mixed Martial Arts Karate and Fitness Center, located at 1824 Wilds Road, Augusta, Georgia, where you can make your next now.
Hello, I'm Donna Jo, and you are watching Karlton Says Live.
Hey guys, welcome to Karlton Says Live. Thank you so much for joining us today, right here on the CW Augusta. I'm Karlton Clay.
And I'm Tamika Lampkin.
And I'm Terrence. DJ I Am Williams is in the building.
With the longest intro in the world. Like, what? It expanded. It just expanded. This is only week 2 on TV, and he expanded.
I told you it would expand, though. Terrence, DJ I Am Williams.
Hey, I don't say much, but when I do say it...
You get the same amount of time.
Right. Oh man, well we thank y'all so much for joining us and taking the time out of your busy schedule to tune in and join us here on Karlton Says Live. We'll give you some real talk on entertainment and our thoughts on everything that's happening in the world. So we're gonna jump into it. Definitely we wanna keep the family of Ben Powers in our prayers. For those of you who do not know, he played Keith on Good Times. He did pass away. What happened is still not being released. There are very little details, but we definitely want to keep his family in our prayers because death is definitely something. It's a tough time for the family, and we definitely want to continue just to pray and remember good thoughts. Because if you guys, for those of you who don't know, again, he was on Good Times. He was on the 6th and final season. He played Thelma's husband. He got injured, and then he had to move in the ghetto with them. And then at the last episode, of course, he got some kind of deal, and they all moved out to this big house and all that great stuff. So everything ended nicely on Good Times. So we remember Ben Powers at this time. Now, also, we're gonna also mention that Bobby Brown did a concert, and he released some news saying that Bobby Christina is awake and that she's watching me. Now that is kind of subtle because again, people aren't sure exactly what he meant by that.
Right.
And also, too, a source told People Magazine that the condition of Bobby Christina still hasn't changed. So it's still conflicting stories as of right now. So we're not sure exactly what exactly is going on. But again, we want to keep the family of Bobby Christina in our prayers because once again, it's all of this is tough, and they got the eyes of the media on them.
Yes.
So it's like they're trying to deal with the media and then deal with their Bobby Christina's health and all sort of stuff. So it's definitely a hard time. So we definitely want to just continue to keep the family in our prayers.
Most definitely.
Definitely.
Just pray for them.
Yes, definitely. All right, so guys, remember I told you last week we were going to try to name a segment. Well, haha, it's here. I like to call this segment Facebook Frenzy. And what that means is basically there's something that I see or a post that I see on Facebook and it's generating a lot of comments. So what I do is I like to repost it and ask you guys out there, what do you guys think of this post? So on today's Facebook Frenzy, there was a post out there that said, who do you feed first? Your husband or your kids? So I definitely want to bring it here to Karlton Says Live. I want to ask Terrence and Tamika their opinions. And I'm going to read some opinions that are on the Facebook page. So let's definitely jump into that. So guys, who do you feed first? The husband or the kids?
Since I'm not married, my kid.
But let's say you were married. Who would you feed first?
Okay, here's the thing. Like, I'm pretty sure the right answer would be, when you're going to church and things of that nature, some churches will preach your husband.
Mm-hmm.
But when I do get married and when God does bless me with my Boaz, because it will happen, I would hope that we would both agree that the children need to eat, even if we don't.
Mm.
And it's been days, and if you're a parent and you're not perfect like I am not, it's been days to where you wanted a certain meal and your child's wanted a certain meal, but maybe you wanted to be that parent that day and say, hey, let me get you something great and let me just make something in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
It's days like that. It's called sacrifice. I remember watching like Everybody Hates Chris when Chris stole the chicken breast. And it was always said that the kids get the wings, mama get the legs, and daddy get the breast. And that was just how it was. I'm pretty sure old school would say daddy eat first, but with me, I'm just going to say my child has to eat. I mean, because a child doesn't ask to come into this world. A child that cannot fend for themselves, that does not have a job, that does not have any source of income, you are that parent and you are supposed to be taking care of them. If the child and the parents can't eat, then maybe we need to reevaluate this situation. Split it up some kind of way, make sure everybody eats, but make sure that child has the nourishment that they need because they didn't ask to be here.
Terrence, what do you think?
And with my comment, I have to say, the way I was raised on this thing is, as a family, we all sit at the table. We set the dishes, what we're going to eat in the middle of the table. Say our grace, and whatever dish is close to you, that's what you get. It was no who come first, who dig in first. Is whatever dish that's closest to you after you say your grace, that's what you do. Also, that's the same thing how I raise my children. We all eat at the table, because I know a lot of families, one person might be in the living room, one person might be in the bedroom. No, we didn't do that, because believe it or not, we have a lot of conversations at the dinner table, and that's the same concept that I bring to the table when I raise my children, and I would expect my grandchildren to be raised the same way, because we still get in a situation where we holding our technology and whatnot. When we go out to eat, everything goes off, and again, it goes back to you dig in whatever dish that's closest to you when you set that food on the table. That's how I was raised.
You were good when you said y'all cut y'all phones off when y'all go out.
Yes.
Wow.
Ain't nobody got time.
You were a good one.
You were real good.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. We talk at the table, but that's what we do.
But my family takes a lot of selfies, or ussies. So we just.
Or a Weezy with the food. Somebody got to see this box tail before it's over. I'm just like. If you would have been able to see Karlton and I's face, when Terrence said everything goes off, we was like.
Where you do that at? No, sis, that's good though.
It does make sense.
That's good.
Don't get me wrong.
Because that means y'all have some good family conversations.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Exactly.
But I got an 8-year-old that wants to talk about Spider-Man all day and how he tried to shoot webs out and how he thinks that Batman and Spider-Man both came from Gotham City, but they just haven't met yet, and maybe it need to be a movie about them meeting and teaming up. And sometimes you ain't trying to hear that when you want to eat your life cells in your business. I'm just being honest. I love him. I love you, Aiden.
That's beautiful. Okay, here's my thing on it. My take on it. Because like I said, the Bible does talk about submissiveness and everything. But I just feel I agree with you. I think it's about family and it's about team, and I just feel like, yo, let's just all eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hungry. And honestly, can I be honest? I'm coming from a single man who still lives at the house, not ashamed of it. And my mom fixes my father's plate. And sometimes we look at her with the white mouth like, you gonna fix our plate? She's like, no, y'all wrong. You didn't fix that. But you know what I'm saying? So I do. I'm coming from a son's perspective. Still, I'm not married. I don't have kids yet. So I don't know. Maybe I might feel differently when I'm in my own home and I'm working and I come home or whatever. But I'm expecting. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. I'm expecting my wife to be a mogul just like me. I'm expecting her to be like on her grind as I am. So I'm not really coming in with it like, okay, baby, you gotta fix my plate as soon as I get home. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. In my mind, I don't see it that way. But again, I'm coming from a 29-year-old single black man with no kids right now. So that's my perspective. But I just think. I honestly, when they're little, I think the kids should eat first. That's just me because I agree with you. I feel like they can't fend for themselves. A lot of times, of course, they're especially when they're younger. I mean, they can't really communicate a lot of times that they're hungry, so cry or whine. And you try to hear all that. You just fix their plate and let them be good. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, I just think we should make it to where everybody can eat and everybody can enjoy. I think sometimes the husband should fix the wife's plates. Because I feel like sometimes even being a housewife, that's a lot of work as well, and they're tired and everything. So I think the man should also step up sometimes and fix her wife. It's teamwork. I think so. If the woman wants to fix her man's plate, that's awesome. Do it. If the man wants to fix his wife's plate, awesome. Do it. If they want to fix their kids' plates first together, awesome.
I was just about to say that, with big holidays and things of that nature, if you have small children running around the house, a lot of times we say, okay, after we say our grace, we say, let's go ahead and get the kids plates out the way.
There's always kids eat first.
Let's go ahead and just get their plates out the way.
The church anniversaries and stuff like that, they always say
get them out the way because they're going to be sitting here with the white mouth waiting on us. Let's just go ahead and get them out the way. It's just less hassle. And then from there it goes, all right, my mom would fix my dad's plate. And then I would probably fix my mom's plate out of respect because she's been in the kitchen slaving all day. You need to sit down too. So after you fix my dad's plate, I'm going to ask you, okay, Mom, how much do you want of this? And that's just how I do.
I think sometimes too, this is me speaking as a son, I think sometimes we look at our mom as superwoman sometimes, and we just feel like they don't get tired. So it's like they do everything, they cook all this for hours, and then they fix plates, and then what about mom? Right. So sometimes I think we do forget, and I'm guilty of that as well, that we forget about mom.
I often do that, and I will see her, because my mom is kind of OCD with me, so after big meals or something like that, she want to hurry up and go in the kitchen and wash the rest of the dishes, and I go sit down. because not only did you guys purchase this food, but you cooked most of it, or y'all cooked it together, and let us take care of this. Now, what Aiden does do is bust some suds. Now, I do believe everybody has a place in the kitchen. All right, so you may eat first, but you're gonna wash the dishes first too. You're gonna be the first one up. So go ahead and start that warm water. So it's a teamwork thing. I don't really think that it should be, all right, your dad eating whatever's left over like he's the king and you're the peasants. I don't think it should be like that, but I do think it's about teamwork, and I think it's about being fair. If you only have a certain amount of food, don't try to get 8 legs knowing that, you know, everyone else will only have the sides left. So it's about being fair as well.
Yeah, I agree. All right, let's read some comments here. Of course, we have on Facebook, we have Rente. He says, I'll fix my kids' plate first, then my wife, and will fix mine and hers.
Yes,
it's all about teamwork. All right, and then we have, let's see, Ronald. He says, if y'all read that book most of you love to quote from on Sundays, it says the order of things is first God, second man, third wife, fourth kids. But most folks pick only the things they want to use out the book. Wow, that's a lot of shade.
It is a lot of shade. It is correct because we did say that Bible term. You are correct by saying that, but we pick and choose all the time. So you can't just choose when you want to pick and choose, because we all do it.
That's
we
true.
say it every day when we wake up and we open our eyes.
Come on, somebody. All right, Vanessa, good for Vanessa. Hey, Vanessa, how you doing? She says kids first. Grown men should be able to feed themselves. Oh, Lord, okay, let's read Leslie's comment. Hi, Miss Leslie. Miss Leslie says, okay, it depends. If I'm cooking what my husband and I decided, usually last. If I cook something for the whole family, eats kids first. Then again, when I cook, I use bowls set on the table, and everyone's self-serve. Depends on what the means. That's what Terrence said. Yeah, so
right.
I agree. I definitely agree with that.
Just don't let your kids starve. What we're trying to say is, no matter who get their plate first, let's just make sure the children eat. Let's make sure that we made enough for the kids. If you didn't make enough, let's go old school. Let's portion this out. All right, now. This is what you got. You ain't getting no extra. You ain't getting no more, no less. This is what you have. Savor it. Eat slow. Chew it all.
Oh man, well thank you guys so much for submitting your comments and your views on this topic. We definitely want to hear more from you, so definitely hit us up on our Facebook page. Karlton Says. We'd love to hear from you. Again, our rule: no opinion bullies.
None.
No, so everybody's voice is counted and loved, and we want to hear from you.
And
so
we love the feedback. We love that from you guys.
Definitely.
So thank you.
So definitely tune in next week. You never know what our Facebook frenzy is going to be. You know, whatever we see on social media, we just going to be like, put it out there.
I'm gonna start an ignorant Instagram, cause y'all be acting up.
I like that. Ignorant Instagram.
Or Instagram ignorance. Something
I like that. You work on that.
I'm gonna do it.
All right, awesome. All right, let's move on to our next topic. Kanye West was named Time's most influential person of 2015. Kanye West, that is correct. And there were other people that were on the list as well. It were Kevin Hart, Kim Kardashian, Taylor Swift, Reese Witherspoon, Laverne Cox, she's on Orange is the New Black, and Lee Daniels.
Is that Crazy Eyes?
No, that's the transgender.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah, and then again, Lee Daniels, of course, the creator of Empire. So.
That was not first. Empire changed a whole lot of lives in 2015. Let's just be honest, you guys.
But do y'all think that Kanye West should be number 1 for 2015? What y'all think?
Are they going off of what that person is doing, you know, business-wise, or are they going off of the money they're making? Like, I just really don't know what. I never really
understood what. I agree. Like, I never really understood what Time Magazine, what their criteria was to be on the list or at the top. So I don't know.
And we've had this discussion before. I miss old Kanye. I miss the humble Kanye. I miss a lot. But I think that once his mother passed, a lot about him and his dynamics changed. You know. And as a man, you grow either positively or negatively. And what I will say is he got his hands in a lot of stuff. You know, music, clothing, shoes. He does have his hands in a lot of stuff. So I can see that being the case. I just don't know what their grading scale is, because I would have put Lee Daniels first, because Empire really changed a lot of things for me.
I'm about to be honest. I would think Kevin Hart would be first. I just think because Kevin Hart has had such a influential year. I just think his reign right now, and he's doing so much. He's doing so much for his community. I was just at the United Negro College Fund event that they have every year. He gave all these scholarships to these kids. Wow. It was awesome. But I just think like his influence reaches so many.
And he's evolved so much.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely.
So I can see that too.
Yeah.
Well, whatever it may be, comment on our Facebook page. Let us know what you think about that, because Terrence is giving us the y'all need to be quiet. So we have to go.
Right. You're crazy. But yeah, definitely let us know what you guys think. So thank y'all so much. We have more. Donna Joe is in the building. That's right. She is here, and she will be playing some songs for us, but we'll talk to her about her career. Also, we have, y'all remember Tyler from Hang with Mr. Cooper? That's right, I had the opportunity to interview him while I was in LA. So we have our LA series this week as well. So Marquise Wilson, Tyler from Hang with Mr. Cooper will be chilling with me on the couch in LA, and we'll discuss that as well. You salty? Still?
I am very salty.
Oh Lord. Look, during this commercial break, we're going to pray for Tamika. And with that said, we'll be right back. I am the tiger.
Go!
This is champion Abaya Williams here at Williams Karate Center. We want to invite you to go ahead and make your next now.
Yo, what's up everybody? Karlton T. Clay here, and I'm just excited because we're going to do a Karlton Says Live, a little segment, a little interview right here in LA, sunny California. That's right, we're here for the 2015 LA Well Fest, but of course we got to get some work in. Of course we got to do some interviews, and of course I had to call my main man. You guys know him from Tyler from Hang with Mr. Cooper, my man Marquise Wilson. What's up, bro?
My boy, bless.
Yeah.
What's up,
man? Not much, man.
My guy right here. 1 year strong. We've been communicating.
That's right. That's right. And of course, you guys probably heard my interview with him before on my Karlton Says Real Talk blog. But I decided, hey, I got a show now. Let's do it in person. We in LA. Why not?
Why not?
Right.
Hollywood.
Hey, that's what's up. So for people who didn't check out the interview, let us know, how did you get started acting?
Well, it started when I was a youngster, about 10 years old. Hyper kid, just like I'm a hyper man, you know, with a lot of energy. But I was kind of getting in trouble in school. You know, it wasn't really a negative thing, but it kind of was because I was a distraction to other kids. You know, I would finish my work and kind of, hey, let's do this, let's do that. Ha ha, everybody laughing, I got the attention. So my mom kind of said, you know what? He spends a lot of time in the principal's office, what can we do? Boom. She got me an interview with a manager. The manager took me from there.
Cool.
Signed me and loved me and took me under her wing, got me an agent, got me professional photos, and it was a privilege. It was a family, just like we are now here on the Karma cast and crew. You know, it was close niche, tight niche. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Nell Carter. We miss you. We love you. What a privilege. I mean, I met some heavy hitters, man. I met some heavy hitters on that set alone. The time was just, I can't even really explain what that did for me in a positive way. You know, it just kind of shaped me as a person.
Okay. Okay, that's what's up. But speaking of Karma, that's right. We're going to break it here officially. Karlton Says Live. Marquise Wilson has joining the cast of Karma. That's right. He's going to be on season 3 of Karma. We shoot some Karma scenes out here in LA. So, how's your, I know you've seen the show before.
Yes, sir.
So, how's your experience now that you're a part of it?
Hey, again, I'm lost for words. I feel privileged. You know what I mean? It's a new endeavor for me. You know, I haven't been out in the limelight in front of a camera in a long time. You know, my people that support me, I don't call you fans. I call you friends. You know, they've always asked me pretty much on a daily basis, man, when you gonna get back out there? So I gotta say thank you, Karlton,
hey, no
for
problem.
believing in me,
hey,
homie,
no problem.
and giving me my chance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Karma's already established, so I'm just privileged to be a part of something that's already moving.
Man, thank you. Thank you. I'm grateful to have you on it, man. For real, real
Thanks,
talk.
bro.
Real talk. All right, here's the question that everybody wants to know. Now, let's say if Hang with Mr. Cooper was still on today, right? We're in 2015.
Right.
What would be going on with the characters? Like, what do you think would be happening right now in 2015 with all the characters?
Honestly, I think that Mark will probably be retired.
Okay.
From coaching.
Okay.
You know, he was a coach and a teacher. And since Nell Carter passed away,
Mm.
I think that he probably would have resumed her position.
Okay.
Assumed her position as principal.
Okay.
Raven and myself, we definitely grown and out of the house.
Mm.
We pop back in and out, you know what I'm saying? She probably in Georgia somewhere,
Okay.
in college, and I'm probably somewhere in college myself.
Okay.
And we kind of popping in and out. Matter of fact, we got a little party thing going on, so when we pop in, you know, it's going down. You know what I'm saying? Just like it was always going down when we was kids.
Right, right.
That would be the same kind of energy we bring, just as adults.
Okay.
As far as Raven's mom and Holly, I could see them still at the house, kind of
Okay.
pretty much still doing the same thing they was doing.
So Vanessa and Mark won't be together because you know at the end they was engaged.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was gonna say I think that they should be married.
Okay, okay, I want to make sure.
Yeah, I think they would be married by now.
So Geneva would still be living at the house.
I think she would still be there. Kind of like a third wheel, third leg. But that's that comedy though.
Right,
you know,
right.
We gotta have that comedic feeling.
Right. That's cool.
She was always funny.
Right. Yeah, definitely. That's what's up, man. Oh, this is so awesome. I'm so excited. Thank you so much, man, for doing this for me, man.
pleasure, bro.
Karlton Says Live,
Karlton
Karma.
Says Live.
Yes,
Karma.
we're in thing. LA, we here. And yo, more opportunities gonna be happening.
Word up.
You better get used to this.
Hey, one love. May God continue to bless.
All right, y'all. We have another person, a special guest here, actually here in the studio with us. She's such a lovely spirit, and you guys are going to love her just as much as we do. Her name is Donna Joe. So let's give it up for our special guest, Donna Joe. Hi, Donna Joe. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Donna Joe.
I've been doing music for years, since I was a child, but it wasn't until maybe a year ago that I've started really pursuing the music, and I've had some musical changes in my career, so now I'm pursuing as Donna Joe.
Okay.
And I'm a little bit of country mixed with blues and soul and
I was going to
rock.
ask you, like, what do you think your genre was? Because I've heard you sing that you have a lot of influences in your voice.
I do. So I'm just a mix.
You don't love her voice. Her voice is phenomenal.
I love her personality.
So what made you want to get into singing? Like what made you say, hey, I want to be a singer?
I'll be honest with you, I've always been singing, and I've tried out for like Nashville Star, American Idol, The Voice. But for me, lately it's been taking jobs that I've hated and just feeling like I am going through the motion. I'm just existing, but I'm not living.
Love it.
Music makes me feel like I'm living, and it fulfills my life. So that's what changed me and made me start pursuing my music.
Yes, I love that.
I love that.
I love it. Because a lot of people do experience that where they feel like they're just going through the motions of life and not really living life.
Yeah.
I felt that for a long time, so I definitely understand where you're coming from with that. Definitely.
Yeah.
Now you have a friend here. Tell us about your friend.
Y'all are so funny. This is Peggy Sue.
What did the name Peggy Sue, where did that reside from?
I don't know. I just bought her, and I was so proud. I was like, oh my gosh, my first guitar, you know. And I've only been playing guitar for about 7 months.
Oh.
So, yeah, and there was just something about her that said, that's Peggy Sue.
Cool.
I had no idea. I'm kind of a weirdo. So,
Nah, you
So
know.
in 7 months, can I learn how to play like her?
I thought you were trying to be a background dancer. You trying to do that too now?
Why can't you just let me be great
I'm
and
sorry.
sound my
I'm so
talent?
sorry. I was a crab just then. I
You
apologize.
were in the bedroom pulling me down.
I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding.
So you have an event coming up.
I do.
It's called the Bender Dinker.
The Bender Dinker.
Bender
Everybody
Dinker, okay.
laughs when I say it because I say I say Bender Dinker.
Okay, so tell us about the Bender Dinker.
The Bender Dinker. Well, basically, it's this Saturday in Evans at Champions Retreat. It's going to be a great event. So people kayak down the water, and we'll be on a bridge singing.
Oh.
The time slot for us will be from 10 to 12:30, and then we'll be playing on land from 2 to 2:30.
Okay, so it's 10 a.m. to 12:30
Right.
p.m. Okay, because some people might be like 10 p.m. to
No,
people. You know how
yeah.
some people are.
No, it's an early thing, but
Okay.
I hope the weather will be nice.
Okay.
Because they are calling for rain, and I'm like, nah, you're wrong. It's not gonna rain. But yeah, it's just fun. You know, live music. The proceeds, as you can see, goes to Augusta, locally grown.
Okay.
So and you can look at their website and find out more if anybody was interested.
What's the
in signing
website?
up. It's just benderdeaker.com.
Gotcha,
I'm pretty
gotcha.
sure.
And speaking of websites, give us your information if people want to reach out to
Yes.
Donna Joe. Like, how can they reach you and
You
do
can
so?
find my shows. You can find us for bookings and everything on DonnaJoeMusic.com, which is DonnaJoeMusic.com. Because I say Donna, but people think it's Donna. So.
Wait, what?
I know 2 N's and
That's another conversation at Starbucks.
I love it. Well, Donna Joe is not going anywhere. She is going to be performing right here on Karlton Says Live, so I am looking forward to it.
Jeez Christ. She ready to start playing already. You hear? All right, let's let her do her thing right here.
Thank y'all for
Says
having me.
Live.
This is one of my originals called Pick Me Up.
I've seen too many things, been so many places, trusted all the wrong people, too many sad faces. Can't seem to find my peace wherever I go. Trying to run from my feelings, so tired and low. So many bills to pay, can't even keep a job. Longing for freedom as I cry out to God. Oh, when I'm down, you're there to pick me up. When I can't walk, you're there to hold my hand. When I fall, you're there to carry me. So glad I met you. You're one hell of a man. Will the stream ever come? Will it haunt my soul for years? Have I struggled enough or cried enough tears? There's a reason we met. This is no accident. It's just a perfect plan. Are we here just for the moment? Can I trust in you? You'll never let me down. My partner in crime when no friends can be found. No, when I'm down, you're there to pick me up. When I can't walk, you're there to hold my hand. When I fall, you're there to carry me. So glad I met you. You're one hell of a man. Will you stay when I go crazy? What if I'm bipolar or lazy? Will you still stick around? When I'm down, you're there to pick me up. When I can't walk, you're there to hold my hand. When I fall, you're there to carry me. So glad I met you. You're one hell of a man. You're one hell of a man. Thank you.
Yeah! Woo! You know how you gonna love her voice?
He did that.
This episode of Karlton Says Live was sponsored by Brian C. Johnson and Angela Griffin Photography. For more information, go to www.nggriffinphotography.com. And Williams Mixed Martial Arts Karate and Fitness Center, located at 1824 Wilds Road, Augusta, Georgia, where you can make your next now.